Hi guys, we meet again to talk about the lesson learned of Prof. Sembel corporate finance class at Week 6.
Firstly, the types of fraud. The three major categories are corruption, asset misappropriation, and fraudulent settlements. And the three elements of the fraud triangle: opportunity, pressure, and rationalization or justification. All three elements must be present for fraud to occur. We can see in the table how to avoid fraud by identifying on its elements. We also learn about the four types of incentive. There are physical, monetary, social, and moral. At the class, we have interesting story about daycare to emphasize the correct incentive solution. Next, there is statistic regarding fraud. You can pause the video and see the statistic. And then next, we learn about issues in finance by watching the movies. You can watch the movie as mentioned here. From Trading Places movie, we can learn about commodities trading market. And Others People Money tells about the hostile corporate takeover by Garfood to the New England Ware and Cables. At this film, you can learn a transaction about greenmail and also the principal agent problem at the shareholder and the management. At the time, we learn about greed. It is a strong passion or spirit for a better life. And there are other films, Road Trader and Wall Street. The next lesson learned is about unethical versus illegal. Basically, we have to be careful on the upper left side, which indicate it is ethic but illegal, and the lower right side, which indicate unethical but legal. And next, foreign exchange. The foreign exchange market is a global marketplace that determines the exchange rate for currencies around the world. It allows currencies to be exchanged in order to facilitate international trade or financial transactions. There is spot market, contract sent today, delivery almost today, and forward market, contract sent today, delivery later. The interesting topic is about future contract and options. Option has a better flexibility since it can be expired. At the call option, we as a buyer has the right to buy an asset S at price X at time T. So at the beginning, we pay a premium price to the seller to get the right to buy S at price X at time T. If we still keep it the right, then at maturity or at time T, we can buy an asset S at price X and the seller should deliver the asset. If you don't use the right, then it is expired. Put option has the same analogy. For example, if at the beginning we buy shares at 10,000, now 15,000, next is very uncertain. Either hold or sell, our emotion will be very volatile. But if we hold plus buying put option to sell at 15,000, we will always slightly smile. We also learn about arbitrage, the practice of taking advantage of a price difference between two or more market. Here's the example of money machine. And we don't have the equity. We borrow money, convert it to dollar, and put it at the deposit. Finally, at the next year, we get the net profit because of the price difference. Lastly, in the big picture of exchange rate between the foreign and domestic currency, basically we have to identify the domestic and foreign demand to analyze the cost.